Good morning, Dr. Harvey.
Good morning.
What is your name?
Well, my full name is Benjamin Harvey, but I just go by Ben. Doctor's nice, but not important.
Where did you grow up?
Grew up in England, southwest England, so most of the time I was about 140 miles west of London in a place called Somerset.
So how'd you end up here?
Well, I met my wife in university in England, and she was an American studying abroad. So I eventually followed her to the United States, and here we are, still married
So
a long time later.
What made you want to be a professor?
I just discovered I really enjoyed school, I guess, and learning and research, and so seemed like the obvious direction.
Can you tell us a little bit about this exhibit behind you?
Yeah, so this is an artist called Steve Rossi, and he's a sculptor. I think he's based in the Philadelphia area. And he works on a lot of imagery involving water and kind of irrigation patterns. If you've ever flown over New Mexico, maybe West Texas, maybe Arizona area, you see these kinds of interesting patterns, squares, circles, because of the irrigation that's happening in that area. So his work's dealing with kind of the aesthetics of that, but also the conservation and the water usage issues.
You want to take us a little ways through this building while we ask some more questions?
Yeah, so he works, obviously you can see it's a sculpture, but he also works in kind of two-dimensional media. So why don't we go this way and look at some other works. So this much more conventional kind of two-dimensional work, but if you look carefully, you can see there's some needlework in there too, kind of materials and fabrics built into the works. And then these are over here, got some relief sculptures. Again, all these circles and squares kind of relating to these patterns. If you go on Google, do a Google Earth search for, say, New Mexico, you'll see these kinds of patterns.
So what kind of classes do you teach?
How many classes?
What kind?
What
as
kind?
well?
Oh yeah. Art history classes, I do the basic survey, kind of medieval to now. I do some classes about film, about graphic novel. I also like 19th century French art, so I teach a class on that too.
What's your favorite part about being a professor?
Favorite part of being a professor? I'm guessing the students, and just having a reason to study the things you love and that you're interested in. So it's kind of great for that as well. But you know, students are a major part of it.
Do you have any advice for incoming students?
Advice, yeah, kind of find the thing that you love and that motivates you, like the subject that motivates you and makes you want to get up in the mornings and study, go to the library or whatever it is. So that was key for me.
What's your favorite MSU tradition?
If you've been to the International Fiesta every spring,
I have
on
not.
the drill field, there's this incredible celebration of different countries and their cultures, and there's a lot of good food and dance, and it tends to be a nice spring day.
That sounds so fun.
That's my favourite tradition.
What do you miss most about being a student?
I think that's a good question. I think it's having a group of people that you're really close to, like the circle of peers. I still have really great memories with the people I was surrounded by at university, and I'm still in touch with many of them. So I think that was probably the number one thing.
Would you like to show us some more of the building?
Yeah, let's head this way.
So, what's your favorite book?
I think I'm going to say it's got to be by Virginia Woolf.
A classic.
Yeah, and it's got to be one of her novels. So I'm going to say either To the Lighthouse or Orlando. Should we keep on going?
Yes. So what do you like to do in your free time?
Free time, I would say, let's go through here and answer. Yeah, so I'm going to say music, number one, cooking, and anything in the kitchen, and watching sports, especially soccer. I'm a big fan of Arsenal, so North London soccer team / football team. So those three things.
Do you play music or just listen?
Both, yeah. I like going to concerts, traveling to see acts, but I also play the guitar and can sing a bit. So I have a little band I play with. So yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah.
What's your favorite spot on campus?
Favorite spot on campus? I'm going to say it's between Chaplain Memories and Montgomery, which is the old library, which has an incredible kind of atrium space in it.
Classics. I didn't even realize that was an old library.
Yeah, no, I think it was until they built whatever Mitchell Memorial Library. That was the main library.
Is this more of that same exhibit?
Yeah, same stuff. You'll recognize the imagery, repeated imagery, and then yeah, bigger works here. And then in a minute, maybe we can duck through and see the video installation.
That would be super cool. You want to show us?
Yeah, let's go through here. I'm not sure we should see the actual time element here, but
So,
kind of atmospheric.
this is one of my favorite questions. Coffee or tea?
Well, both, but what I would say is that I've kind of developed a caffeine sensitivity, being an old man now. So it'd have to be decaf or even better, non-caf.
So, what is your favorite class to teach?
I like kind of all my classes equally, I'd say, but what I will say is that I really enjoy senior thesis committees and serving on those, helping students develop a body of work as seniors, yeah.
Super cool. So, what's your favorite thing about MSU coming from overseas?
That is a tricky one, but I'm going to say the people, and especially the fact that the faculty are, some of them are from the South and some of them from other countries and other places. So the faculty and the students are
Super diverse.
Yeah, very diverse.
Great. Well, thank you so much for answering our questions today. Do you have anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, come and see the show. I think it's up for at least 3 or 4 weeks. There's an opening tonight. It's Thursday today, so 5 o'clock. Yeah, see more art, and there's plenty of art on campus. So
Perfect. Thank you so much.
you're very welcome.